So far we've looked at different styles of rigs, baits, rods, and line. But what about locations where you can actually throw one of these rigs? And really, it's so new that we're discovering, new places and new tactics for the rig every time we go out and fish. For me, particularly, it's been a couple of different scenarios when I really find that these rigs shine. And I try to use other baits to locate the schools of fish that I'm fishing. But once I'm convinced that there's multiple fish in an area, that's when I'm going to pick up one of these Alabama style rigs and fish it. To really capitalize on, catching multiple fish or really triggering that school, that's where, this bait really shines for me. And the other place would be when the fish are schooling, when I know, I can visibly see that there's an active school of fish that are chasing bait. That's another place where this rig really shines. One thing about schooling fish that I've always tried to do with any type of bait that you're fishing is I want to throw something that looks a little bit different and gets their attention as to what they're actually eating. So anything that I can throw that kind of disrupts that school a little bit and gets their attention on my bait as opposed to what they're eating, that's the kind of scenario that I'm really looking for. And throwing the Alabama style rig at schooling fish for me is an awesome way to catch them. So if I'm seeing visible fish that are up schooling around the surface, no matter what depth they are, I'm always going to throw one of these Alabama style rigs at them. There's really no set rule for where you can fish it. You can fish it in shallow water, you can fish it in deeper water, in the middle of pockets. Two places that I like structurally where I know the fish will set up is boat docks, especially on clear bodies of water, those deep boat docks where those fish will suspend in the winter time and then again in the summertime. Awesome bait for being able to throw and target those suspending fish that are in deep boat docks. The other place is bridge pilings. Another awesome place where the fish will actually suspend up off the bottom. They'll use that cover of the bridge pilings to ambush prey, and when they see an entire school of bait come by them, they're surely going to attack. So that's another great place. But there's really no limitations to where you can fish with one of these rigs, and the number of baits and different things that you can put on them to catch fish. And as always, you can find all these products that I've talked about on BassTackleDepot.com.